about 3 minutes early. Make sure my electronics are working. If you're watching this part of the video, you're most likely watching the replay. Leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. And as always, if you have any questions or see anything I make that you're interested in, please send me a private message and I'd be very happy to answer your question or give you some information about a goodie that I created that might want to come and live at your house. Hey Shan, welcome in. How is everyone doing today? I am going to tag my followers and share my video out to my 2 groups, so all of our friends will see it and hopefully hop on and come and visit. All right, sharing, tagging, doing all the business things behind the scenes before 3 o'clock. Once 3 o'clock comes, I will start crafting. Hi Brenda, how are you? I'm well today. Hi Cheryl, welcome. How are you? Your happy mail shipped out today. Yay, such pretty bling. Thank you so much for your support during my live sale yesterday. Hi Sandy, welcome in. Sandy, I just replied to your question on the bingo right before I hit the live button. Hi Brandy, how are you, sweet girl? Sandy, the link for my business page, I actually included in the bingo instructions. So all you have to do is copy that and share it to a public profile, wall, public group, public page, not private. It has to be shared somewhere publicly. So if you just have just your Facebook profile and it's public, you could share it on your Facebook profile and invite your crafty friends to come play bingo with us. And as always, like anything on the internet, if a link isn't shared for you, all you have to do is go to the top of the page, everything on the internet has a link. That's how you get to it. So you just have to copy that. It's called a URL or a link at the top of the page, and then share it. So in this case, you'll be sharing my business page and letting your friends know that we do bingos on Tuesday nights. We switched to Tuesday nights. Hi, Alyssa. Yep, some real pretty happy mail shipping out to you, Cheryl. Thank you, everyone, and welcome in. Before I forget, up immediately after me at 4 p.m. Eastern is Crafting with Mrs. P. When I'm done, we will head over and see what she has on her craft table today, okay? I'm going to be working on finishing up a project that I started with you last week. And then making some things for another item that is sold and I need to reproduce. So it's going to be fall, Pink-o-ween type of things today. So if you like that, stay tuned. That's what we're going to be working on. Hi, Mary. How are you? Of course, Cheryl. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Welcome. Hi, sweet Amy. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Amy, let me go and grab the clay that you sent me. Hi, Maricela. Let me go and grab it, and I want to try to use it in some of these Pink-o-ween things I'm going to do. Thank you for sprinkling, Jenna. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pause, guys. Let me go and grab the clay that Amy sent me. It's right here. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Amy sent me some coffee clay. I didn't grab that, but I did grab the white and the hot pink that she sent me because, like I said, I'm working on Pink-o-ween. Hi, Shay. How are you? So we're going to give it a try, okay? We're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try. And I promised Amy that I would give her a shout out. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, Crafty Ma'am, made these cuties for me. And we are adding them into our project. So you guys, last Thursday, you were watching me recreate this. This is a version of another one that I made for the Hearts and Harmony silent auction event. Hi, Cece. Your pink sled, snowflakes, and nutcrackers today. Oh my goodness. Be still, my pink loving heart. Hi, Mrs. P. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Just explaining it, Cheryl. So the item that I made similar to this was for the silent charity auction. It got auctioned off and went to live at its new home. The pink pumpkin is so cute. So I wanted to reproduce and make another one for me to keep for myself. I didn't have that same orange ice cream dish, but I did have this pink ice cream dish, a little bit different shape, but that's okay. So I am just recreating what I made for the auction, but reversing the colors, because the first one I made had an orange dish, so I did pink drip. And you see on this, I reversed. I have a pink dish, so I did orange drip. Then I made an orange pumpkin, so on this one I did a pink pumpkin, and then again the orange drip. And on the first one I did an orange bow, and on this one I did a pink bow. Hi, Tisha. I hope so too, Sandy. If you just copied that link, it's probably fine. Yep. All right, I want to make sure I say hi to everyone. Thank you, Amy. And your little snowflake gingies and reindeer, so stinking cute. I feel like I need to make some of those to have in my life. So cute. All right, so I couldn't finish this last week because I was waiting on an order from Jane Ann, from Uniquely Chic by Jane Ann, for some more of the resin kitty cats that she made for me first time around. So I ordered a few more. They just arrived yesterday. I'm like, oh, perfect timing. I can now finish this. So if you were with me last Thursday, you saw I completed everything except adding my Paper Sweeties Pink-o-ween sprinkles all the way around. I stopped when I got to the front because I said, let's wait, add our cat and our pumpkins. I believe they all sold. Super cute. Super cute. Where did you get those snowflakes? Hi, Miss Wendy. How are you? Welcome. I'm doing a rare Pink-o-ween. You know I'm not super Halloween-y, but the one I made for the auction sold, so I'm duplicating it to keep for myself because it's cute. And my order from Jane Ann just arrived yesterday. She made me some more of these cute black resin kitty cats with the green rhinestone eyes. So that's what I said last week. Let's pause until my order comes and then I can finish this. So let's add the kitty cat. And then we can do the pumpkins from Crafty Ma'am around Hobby Lobby. Okay, are they in with the picks, Amy? Because I saw some snowflakes when I was there on Tuesday with the picks. Or are they in the aisle with all of the white and silver stuff? 8.3 inches, they're big. They looked smaller in your photo, but it's hard to judge by a photo. All right, you guys, I got me a new bottle of super glue because my other two bottles were at the end and they were so sticky. I couldn't even use them, you guys. They were so sticky. Why does super glue get sticky at the end? All right, I'm just eyeballing this to see where I need to put my super glue. So I need to put super glue on the back of the kitty's head and the one ear. and then all along the bottom. And then we're gonna say it together, class. Hi, Raymond. Dang it, I just got super glue on my fingers, you guys. Do you hear her in there, Michelle? Yeah, she was in there either eating or drinking or both. I don't know. All right, and hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes, Wendy, I have it on my page. There was a break anywhere. Well, this is drying. I can pull it up, Wendy, and check for you. So, because I know you're at work. So, I will be your administrative assistant. Let me pull it up for you. These little kitties Janie Ann made are super cute. You guys know I'm not big Halloween, but I feel like that's more, leans to the cutesy side. Okay, from this point forward, Sweet Wendy, I'm on at 3, Pam's on at 4, Kathleen is on at 5. Although let me go check I saw something that she said she didn't feel good, but I am not sure if that was for today. Shay is on at 6. There's nothing in the 7 o'clock spot, and then Raymond's on at 8. So your best bet, Wendy, would be 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to hop on, I'm assuming that's why. Okay, no worries. I didn't pin it. I just posted it this morning, so it might have fallen down my group wall because I had a few additional posts after it. Break at 7. Maricella's going live at 7 during the live sale Crafting Down South break. Hi, Lambrina. How are you? Welcome. Okay, guys, so Kitty Cat's on there, super glued on, all right? Now, just like the first one I created, I'm going to take the little bit larger pumpkin that Crafty Ma'am made for me. She made me some cute, hi, Stephanie, pink pumpkins. All right, and I'm getting my placement where I need to put my super glue. I need to put it there and there. So I'm going to put a tiny bit there and a tiny bit there and a little bit on the back of the cat and a little bit on the pumpkin. And then I'm going to be careful and put it on the bottom of the pumpkin. Try not to get it on my fingers, y'all. Oh my gosh. I hate that feeling. Super glue on my fingers. Ugh, I did it yesterday. Were you guys watching me make that candyland tree? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. It came out super cute, but I was being so glue challenged in the beginning. I don't know what in the world was wrong with me. I was being so glue challenged. I started with the super glue. I was getting it all over my fingers, and it was the kind out of the tube, and it was coming out too quick. That's why I like the little brush. I feel like you can control, at least me, I can control it better. Yeah. So I had to get my sandpaper and sand it off my fingers when I got done. I know, don't yell at me. I know, you guys. I know you're supposed to use nail polish or alcohol, but I use sandpaper because I just need to get it off. Anyways, that came out super cute. It's available if anyone's interested. Send me a private message. Pam has it posted on her page too. I saw something, Maricela, that Kathleen posted, but it might have been yesterday. I don't know, guys. So don't go by what I'm saying. All right, so we got the kitty and the pumpkin. 7 o'clock, Wendy, there's a break. For sure. And then you can lead right into Raymond at 8. Hi, Carol, welcome. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Welcome. Hi, guys. All right, so there's the kitty and the large pumpkin. Now we're going to take these 2 little pumpkins And they do have jack-o'-lantern faces that look kind of spooky. I didn't want them. Michelle had printed them already. I said, no worries. I'll just turn that to the back so you don't see it. Okay, so I wasn't losing my mind then, Pam. That's what I thought I read when I was reading. Kathleen said she wasn't feeling well. Oh, yesterday. She's okay today, though? Because I heard everyone saying, you know, I hope you feel better. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to... Bailey's barking at something. I'm going to put super glue on the bottom of this little pumpkin and a little... Bailey! Shh, shh, shh. And a little bit onto the larger pumpkin. And we're going to hold it. Teresa isn't going live today. I did see that too. The green eyes on the cat are perfect. Yes. I did see that about the wrong date too. Yep. Oh, Carissa, yay. Your happy mail arrived? Yay. I forgot what I sent you. Oh, it was your auction. It was your auction item. The one auction item. The Candyland dollhouse. Right? Yeah. Haven't heard whether Kathleen's coming on or not for today. Okay, guys. So there's the scoop. Kathleen is sick yesterday. She may or may not come on today. Teresa was sick and not feeling up to going live today. And there is a scheduled break at 7. Whoever was supposed to be live at 7 is not. So I hope that helps, Wendy. I hope it helps. All right. Adding the second little pumpkin, and I'm holding it. Hi, Angie. Squishy hair. Squishy hair. All right. Now that these 4 pieces are on, I can go ahead and finish putting the Pink-o-ween sprinkles on, and then this guy will be done. See why I waited though? I wanted to get them in place, and now we'll go in front and add some of the sprinkles, okay? All right. She's on today. Kathleen, I'm so confused. I think they just haven't filled 7 was Jenny, right? Yeah. So Wendy, if you're wanting to go live, that would be your best bet. 7 p.m. So it'll give you time to get home from work, get your stuff set up and prepped, and hop on. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna add some clear tacky glue. And if Brandy is still on here, I know she was at work. This was some older, firm mandarin clay that I just wanted to use up from Glitz and Glue. I've had it for like a year. It was the very end of the bag. Brandy and I were having a conversation before I went live. Aren't they cute, Brenda? Jane Ann, Uniquely Chic by Jane Ann. But Brandy, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but I did, because this is older firm clay and it was a little bit on the dry side. I did get some of that texturing right along there where I bent the clay over the ice cream dish. I don't know if you can see it, but the picture you sent me earlier, it looks the same, okay? It didn't bother me because I knew I was gonna add sprinkles all over there. So you can fix that. Don't throw your styrofoam ball away with the, that you put on it with the texturing. Just put glitter over it or sprinkles. You know, do your whole project and then camouflage it with glitter or sprinkles. I do that all the time, like with diamond dust. If I have a boo-boo or a texture or a crack or whatever, I'll just cover it with diamond dust or sprinkles, okay? You can always fix it. You can always fix it. It's like I always used to tell you in paper crafting, there are no mistakes, only opportunities to add glitter, okay? So No worries. You're just learning and you're doing great. So I'm very proud of you. All right, I'm going to add some of this clear tacky glue in the front where we stopped. So it will continue all the way around the project. And let me look and see if I have any light spots where I have to add some more. I got a little glue happy over here, so I'll add some more sprinkles. That looks good. That looks good, guys. All right, then I'm gonna come in with my glue brush. I have a medium-sized one and a smaller one. You guys can't see it, but for my newbies, I have one of these collapsible glue, silicone paintbrush holders, cleaners. I keep water in it all the time, and this is my glue brush pot. It's over here all the time, and I just keep my 2 glue brushes that I only use for glue in that water at all times, because you guys know my projects aren't complete until I add glitter and sprinkles. So I don't even bother washing my brushes. I just keep them in the water, sitting over there. And at first I was using a cap to some spray paint or something, and then I upgraded. When I went to Fake Bakers this year, I didn't want to bring my cap to Fake Bakers. I wanted to be a little bit more bougie, so I went to the $17 store, previously known as the dollar store, and got one of those silicone collapsible. It's in the craft aisle if anyone wants to grab one. All right, so I'm spreading the glue out, being careful not to get it on my kitty cat or my pumpkins. And then we will add the sprinkles. And this guy that we started last week will be done. Okay, that looks good. And then over here. Okay, see, and then I just take my glue. You always see me going off camera. I just stick it in that pot full of water. And every couple of weeks, I just clean it out and add more water. All right. So now I have my big sprinkling tray, because you guys know this is gonna make a mess. It's super chunky Pink-o-ween glitter, and it tends to bounce and go all over the place. So I'm gonna be careful and try to go slow, but you guys know how that goes. We'll do our best. So far, so good. And I'm leaving it on super chunky, and then I'll tap it off, and then I'll do the sides. I want as much of those sprinkles to stick to that glue as possible. A flat back half pearl stuck in behind the kitty cat, and I don't want it there. How am I gonna get it out? There we go. Did you hear it? It fell out. Hi, Morticia. Welcome in. I didn't see you come in, but welcome. All right, now I'm gonna tip it on its side. Make sure I don't miss any glue. All of the glue needs to be covered by all of the sprinkles, okay? And I'm tapping it. A lot of times too, guys, when I'm not on a live, I will take my sprinkle tray down on the floor on one of my little throw rugs, and I will do it down on the floor, and it tends to just bounce off and onto the carpet and stay right there. Like when it bounces off and hits my table, they just ricochet all over my craft room. So if I'm not live, doing a live video, I'll do it on the floor in my craft room and it makes less of a mess. That looks good, you guys. I'm just taking my fan brush and cleaning up any stray sprinkles that might have gone into places where I didn't want them. That looks good. I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah, looks good, guys. Looks good. I want to make sure I don't have any empty spots. We want oh, see, I see some glue right there. I see some glue right there. So let's come back in. We want everything fully covered, nice and thick. And this Pink-o-ween custom mix from my shop is loaded with all kinds of yummy things, guys. Little things and bigger things. It has pink sequin stars and silver heart glitter. Why do I have glue on the bottom of my ice cream cup? It has clay ghosties and little bats. It has pink and white confetti circles. It has 2 different sizes of white pearls. It has 2 different sizes of black pearls, 2 different sizes of pink pearls. It has pink crystals. All right, I think that looks good, guys. I'm just giving it a final little twirl, but I think that looks good. What do you guys think? Okay, what did I miss? I'm impressed. I got on the floor to do sprinkles. Got up. It would probably be the next day. Oh my gosh, Wendy. Stop. Stop. Okay, guys. I think that's done. I think it's done. Like I said, we did most of the work last Thursday. I was just waiting on my order to come in from Jane Ann. It arrived yesterday, and I said, oh, perfect timing. Terrible. Perfect timing so I can get this guy finished. And then I will put him on the tiered tray on my dining table. Why do I keep getting into glue? Oh, I probably dripped some glue on my table. And I didn't notice it, you guys. I didn't notice it. When I was doing the glue, I probably dripped it on my table. Okay, nothing that a wipe won't fix. Super cute. And then I will add this to my tiered tray that sits on my dining table. Y'all, it still has my 4th of July decorations on it. So that's my plan when I finish this. To take my 4th of July down and put Pink-o-ween fall up. Whatever I have. I don't have a lot. But I'm teaching a class locally. Wendy saw it. I sent it to her. I made a mini charcuterie board, a fall mini charcuterie board with, what did I have on it, Wendy? A mini candy apple, a s'mores, graham cracker cookie, a few meringues, chocolate nut truffle, maple glazed donut, and a pumpkin espresso cookie. Oh, Wendy. And then a coordinating little pumpkin spice latte in a mug. I'll put those on my tiered tray, and this, and whatever else I can find around my house. All right, I'm just gonna get these out of the way. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any sprinkling on the rest of things that I'm gonna be working on. So, and I'm gonna get this out of the way so I don't smash into it, because you guys know there's a high likelihood that I would do that. A very high likelihood. Okay, so next on my to-do, hi, sweet Tina, welcome. How are you, love? Next on my to-do list, these two things I made are sold. I most likely won't reproduce this for myself unless I get invited to some sort of Halloween event. Then I might make a version of it like scaled down, like not so much. But this one is sold, going to its new house soon. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, I love the pink with the white and black and orange together. So that one's sold. This one also is sold. You guys may have seen me put this together a few weeks ago for Debbie's Bright Ideas and Crafters group. And I do want to reproduce this because I want to keep this for myself. But the lady reached out and said, I have to have it. So I want to reproduce all of this. And Wendy was helping me with the bat, with the little eyes, because that's what she puts on her little characters. And she helped me figure them out. Because when I first started doing them, I was rolling the clay too thick, and they were like bug eyes. Because it's 3 layers, too thick. And she said, just roll it thinner, and then cut them out, and then layer them, and push it down a little, and you'll be good. You'll be good. So we are going to work on reproducing some of the items on this. And then maybe next week I'll put it together with you guys. Would you like to see me put this together again, a reproduction of it? Maybe that's what we'll do. All right, so first off, I had ordered a couple of these. Hi, Victoria, how are you? Well, thank you for your help, Wendy, because my first attempt, I know they're supposed to look like a caricature, but my first attempt was cuckoo. You could see the black I rolled a little bit thicker than the white and green, so I could take the black down a little bit too, but that's the trick that Wendy taught me. You have to roll your clay thinner than what you... Oh, Victoria, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. She is. Wendy just takes the time out of her schedule to answer my questions, no matter how big or small, and she explains things like I can understand them. So I had got 2 of these little pink pumpkins from, okay, Brandy, that's what I'll do. We'll work on... Because I made all of this stuff off camera, and then I just assembled this on camera. So we'll do the reverse. I'll show you how I made some of this stuff today, and then next week we can assemble it. So I got 2 of these from my friend Michelle, Crafty Ma'am. She makes the cutest little resin things. Thank you for sprinkling, Victoria. I'm doing well, thank you. I got 2 of them. The one is on there going to my customer, and this one will be for me. So what I did is, because you see the little pink pumpkin has all of the trees inside it. It's loaded. You can barely see the pink pumpkin, but there's the pink pumpkin. I put white on top. And then I loaded it with all the mini sweet treats, okay? So we're gonna do that again, but I'm gonna show you, especially because I know I have some newbies on here, I'm gonna show you how you can build up the inside of your container. Mary, thank you. Y'all, you are just good for a girl's ego. Thank you so much. This is my bag that I tell you all the time I keep in the garage. I have a crate in the garage. Thank you, Pam. Thank you so much. Of yucky clay, okay? So this is all yucky clay. When your clay gets too firm and old to work with, and you know because it'll do this. Okay, clay is not supposed to make that sound. When your clay starts doing that, it's probably past its prime, but I don't throw it out, you guys. Don't throw it out like this. I mean, it's just dry. It's just dried up. Thank you, Michelle. You helped me with all the cute things that you made. So don't throw your old clay out. Save it. This is my old clay bag that I keep in the garage in a crate with all of my leftover styrofoam. What's the stuff in the spray bottle? The spray foam stuff. The word is escaping me. Hi, Jess. How are you? Hi, Susan. Your Happy Meal shipped out. I included an extra little something in there for you. Oops, I didn't mean to grab my Liquid Fusion. That stuff is too expensive to put inside. Gaps and cracks. Gaps and cracks, you guys. Oh my God. Words. I swear, guys. I swear. If I have leftover, yes, Shay, thank you. Susan, you guys, how come when I come on live, my words go right out of my head? How come? Gaps and cracks. Yes, guys. I swear, guys. Yes, Wendy. Yes. Yes. Does that happen to anyone else or just me? When I go live, my words disappear. I know it in my head. It just wouldn't come out of my mouth, you guys. All right. So I'm taking some of my old yucky clay, shoving it in there. You saw I put a little bit of glue. I used my Liquid Fusion. That stuff is expensive. Thank you, Shay. See, I can't spell either, Susan. You too, Wendy? Okay, then it's not just me. I feel like, Wendy, you're like 2 years younger than me or a year and a half younger than me. I feel like the older I get, my brain is full and it won't retain information anymore. So it goes in and it goes right back out. Yes, okay, then it's not just me. All right, so I'm taking just regular cheapy cheap. You can use even Elmer's glue, guys. This is plucked. All right, maybe I should go back to bed, you guys. Maybe I should go back to bed. Let me get a toothpick and see if I can unplug this. I swear that that's the case, though, guys, because I am a relatively intelligent human being. You know, I went to college and all the things, but I swear as I get older, I'm getting forgetful. I used to make fun of like my mom when she would forget things, and now I'm there. Is that happening to any of you guys? Oh my God. Karma. All right. That might have unplugged it. Let's see. All right, so yucky clay in there. This is just to help me build it up so I'm not wasting my good clay, okay? I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. Data overload. Yes, Mary, I'm 61 too. Jess, you don't have to be live to forget your words. Well, that happens to me too sometimes, yeah. And I'll pause. And people looking at me could see the wheels turning, but nothing's coming out. Happens to you too, Victor? Okay, y'all are making me feel so much better. I don't feel so bad now. All right. So I just shoved some of that yucky clay in there to build up my pumpkin. So I don't have to waste any of my good white clay. All right, and you know. Oh, Michelle, that's so sweet. So this is my yucky clay bag. I keep it out in the garage because it doesn't matter if it gets hot or cold. It's yucky clay already. Daily occurrence, Carissa, and you're younger than me. All right, so then let's try some of Amy's clay. Amy, are you still here? Amy sent me a Happy Meal package last week, guys. She sent me her white, her hot pink, some coffee, some cabochons, and some peel and stick faces. I can't wait to try. Hi, Jan. How are you, sweet lady? Welcome. So what I want to do is now I'm going to take some of my good white clay and we're going to build this up. We're going to put like a white clay. And you guys, look, her clay is double bagged. So it's double bagged, you guys, look. So if you get a tear in one of the bags, you have a backup bag. It'll keep it extra moist. I've never seen that, and I love that so much. Right, Carissa? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna pull some of this white out. And this you guys have seen me do before. I call it my messy technique, working away the day. Yeah. It's Thursday. I'm excited it's Thursday. Thursday night is a good night for TV. What do you guys watch on Thursdays? Thursdays I watch Don't Laugh, Don't Laugh. I watch The Real Housewives of Orange County. Orange County is on now. Because I watch Beverly Hills. I watch New Jersey. I don't watch the Salt Lake or the New York City or the Atlanta ones. I watch Beverly Hills, Orange County, and New Jersey. All right, that I feel is a little bit too much. Yes, it stays fresher. It's double bit. I've tried lots of different kinds and I've never seen it double bagged. Tony and Ziva. Who is Tony and Ziva? Oh, that's what you watch. Football. Thursday night football. Oh yeah, my husband will be all over the Thursday night football. Okay, guys. Still might be a little bit too much. I'm going to take a little bit. Angie, you watch them too? Which ones do you watch, Angie? Do you watch them all or just certain ones? Angie, you live in New York, right? State, New York State. Pretty sure you live in New York. You have a very long, Salt Lake is good. I might have to go back and find it and binge watch it. If you're saying it's good, I might have to. NCIS spinoff. Gotcha. Housewives season are over and binge watch them. That's smart. That's so smart. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more of the tacky glue. Oh, you're in Georgia. Why was I thinking, are you originally from New York? Because you have a New York accent, like a New York, somewhere around the city. You must originally be from New York, I feel. I'm originally from New York, but upstate. Nowhere's near the city, you guys, like 4 hours away from the city. All right, I added some more tacky glue. And this is just the messy technique, guys. You see, I didn't roll it out. I didn't cookie cutter it. I just took out some clay and just formed it with my fingers. And I still feel like it's a little bit too much. Nice, Mary. See? See, that's what I thought, Angie. That's what I thought. You sound very Hamptons, Long Island-y. Manhattan, Long Island. Jersey girl, Jess? Yep. Yep. I was born and raised in Utica. After I got married, we moved to Schenectady, Niskuna, outside of Schenectady. Then we moved to Syracuse, actually outside of Syracuse, Baldwinsville. We did a 9-month work program in Marlton, New Jersey, which was near Cherry Hill. Used to go to Cape May all the time in Atlantic City. And then 30 years ago, we moved to North Carolina. All right, guys, so you saw just messy technique. Yeah. Lived in Pennsylvania, yeah. Well, I live on the shore in North Carolina, Carissa, you know, and I love it so much. I love it so much. All right, and then I'm just gonna set it over the pumpkin, carefully press it down on the inside. We're just creating our white blanket, so to speak, that's going to go over our pumpkin. And I'm pressing the sides down. And now look, guys, you only used that little bit of white, and the inside is all the yucky clay. And like I said, if you don't have yucky clay, you can stuff anything on the inside. Scrap styrofoam. All right, this is the first I've ever used Amy's clay. I'm liking it, you guys. It's really puffy. It's really puffy. It's soft, because you guys know I love a softer clay. Easy to work with. And it's really puffy. All right, I'm gonna get my largest ball tool. And this is another way for you guys to do this and cut down on your fingerprints of your clay. And I just wanna go around and kind of really push that in there, because I want to create a well, because remember, we're filling this with all of our candies. Housewives of New York was when they spread the wind blew them back on a couple. Jan, that was, it might have happened also, but I did see that in the Real Housewives of Orange County. The one lady, because I don't watch the New York ones, the one lady took the ashes of her friend and spread them, and the wind was blowing it, and it blew it all in their faces, which was not good. All right. That looks great, you guys. That looks great. They must have done it in a couple of the different franchises. Maybe the one episode got good ratings, so they told the other girls on the other franchise to do it as well. Okay, that looks good, and I love it. It's very puffy, fluffy, puffy and fluffy. All right, we're just gonna set that guy aside. Give it a try. All right, what are we going to work on next? What are we going to work on next? All right. Oh my goodness. Wendy, I tweaked my back again. I think I just slept funny the other day. And when I woke up like a couple of days ago, my back hurt. I think I slept funny. That happens to you guys when you hit your 60s. You wake up and something's sore. You went to bed and you were fine. And I did see it on Orange County. Luann could have done it too. Luann, but I saw that exact same thing on Orange County. They went on a trip to, I want to say it was Italy. And she spread her friend's ashes by the waterfront, and they all blew back in their faces. Wendy, does that happen to you? Or anyone else near 60 or in your 60s where you go to bed perfectly fine and you wake up and not so perfectly fine? Yep, that happened. That happened the other night. All right, so I'm going to take my sandwich cookie mold. Yes, when I pick up heavy things, I throw my back out. I heard it when we were moving from the bed and breakfast here to the tiny house, helping my husband with one of those large, heavy garment boxes that has the metal rod and you put all your clothes with the hangers on them. We were going up a flight of stairs and he was going too fast for me and I like tweaked something. Yeah, okay, then it's not just me. All right, I need to make 3 Oreo sandwich cookies. I'm looking at this one. One's baby pink, one's strawberry macaron, and one's bubblegum. All right, so, and then I need my black. So I'll show you how I do these with the black in the middle. Let me hold this up again. So I'm making these 3 sandwich cookies. And this is a mold I know I don't have to put in the freezer in between. It just cooperates and works. So let's start with the strawberry macaron. You saw I did put a little bit of oil in it. Any kind of oil, guys. I use baby oil. I just keep it in a little spritzer bottle like that and just spritz it whenever I need it. And this brush is my oil brush. I only use this brush for oiling. Okay. And then you guys see I keep little amounts of my clay, for those of you that are new again, Brandy, in little containers labeled with the colors. So then I don't have to open up my big bags all the time. 55, Amy, and it happens to you too. Yeah. I started noticing changes like in my 40s, like with my eyes. And then in my 50s, more stuff. And now that I'm in my 60s, like I said, I go to bed perfectly fine. I wake up and something hurts. I'm like, whoa, what happened? What did I do? I must have been having a party in my sleep. All right, I'm gonna press it in there really good all around the edges. Cut any excess off with my scissors. And then I take that part of my hand, press it down really good. And like I said, I know this is one of my molds that cooperates. I don't have to take it to the freezer. Like this one, that candy has to go in the freezer. This one, my ice cream scoop has to go in the freezer. And this one, my little candy, even though it has that opening, that one has to go in the freezer. Some of them just won't come out nice. Just pop them in the freezer for like 10 minutes. And then I just pull the edges away and pop it out. Okay? Perfect. So let's make, that's the top, let's make the bottom. Yeah, so I had some, you have to do a knee replacement, Amy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? My knees have started doing weird things. Both of my knees. Like when I kneel on them, I get excruciating pain. Oh, you got the same containers from Target, Mary? Nice. Yeah, that's where I got mine. And when I'm walking, they're like clicking kind of. And sometimes if I turn quick, they click. Oh, your left hip. Ugh, Jan. So I hope that's not a sign of things that might be coming with my knees. All right, I have my 2 Oreo pieces. I have 10 minutes left. I will just finish this one with, and then what I do for the middle, these, because it's Pink-o-ween, I want black in the middle. So this is just some black foam clay. I didn't get as much accomplished with y'all that I thought I would, guys. I'm a slow crafter. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. All right, this is too much. So, condition it a little. Hi, Betsy. How are you? And then I roll it in a ball, and then I flatten it on my table. And then I kind of go around, just spin it with these 2 fingers, and I go around. Everyone probably has a different technique. Bone on bone, no more cushion. Yeah, see, it's not giving me any pain, but every once in a while, it'll catch or make like a click. Or if I turn too quick, I'll go, oh, it like catches or clicks, which I've never had that before. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Thank you. Hi, Teresa. How are you feeling? Oh, thank you, Victoria. And you kind of want them the size of your Oreo cookie. See, I pulled out too much clay. I need a little bit more. I got aggressive when I said that's too much. I hope you're feeling better. All right, so roll it in a ball, press it down. Okay, I think this is better. You kind of want to just finger press that to get it the same size of the little cookies that came out of your mold. And then eyeball it when you think it's about the same size. And I wanted it thinner because you know that cream filling in the sandwich cookies is not really super thick in the sandwich cookies. All right, and then I just set it in there and then finger press it around all the edges. Spin it. You see what I'm doing with my fingers to make sure it's all touching. And then take your top and add the top onto the sandwich cookie. Press gently because you don't want to depress from your mold, your cookie. Okay? And that's how I made the little Pink-o-ween Oreo cookies. So that's the medium pink. I have to make one in baby pink and the dark pink. I will do them off camera, but I have 7 minutes. Let's move on to something different. Let me show you how I make the graham crackers. So on my sample, the graham cracker cookie is done in the bubblegum pink with black in the center, and then you see I added some Pink-o-ween sprinkles from my shop. So, stick a little oil. This graham cracker cookie cutter I got off of Etsy, but I'm so sorry, Teresa. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Elizabeth. Double stuff, you could. You definitely could. I'll keep that in mind for something in the future because I love the double stuff ones. Taking some of my bubble gum. But I wanted to reproduce this exactly like the first one that is sold. So I'm doing everything the same. All right, condition it a little. And then I'm gonna push it good. I started saying I got this graham cracker cookie mold from someone on Etsy, but I recently ordered a larger one from Jan and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I'm super excited to use it. This is the time of year when we're creating fall things, s'more things, you know. All right, and then I'm just gonna cut off any extra, just like we did with the Oreo. And I'm gonna press it down really good. And this is another one of my molds I know just works. I don't have to put it in the freezer. It just works. Okay, and then I pull the sides, turn it upside down, and look guys, it just pops right out. Then I take my bench scraper and right along where that dotted line is in between the two graham cracker cookies. Oh, hey Dee, welcome. Yep, I'm prepping, I finished a Pink-o-ween project that I was waiting on one item to arrive to be able to finish it, and now I'm reproducing everything from this one because this one is sold, but I need to make another one. So I'm reproducing all of these goodies, and next Thursday, you guys, we'll put it together. We'll put it together, okay? And this is the back where I cut it is smooth, and then all the edges are the graham cracker. Normally, if it was gonna show, I just take my toothbrush, you guys, and go around that to create the indentations so it's not smooth. But this is gonna go right up against our pumpkin and you won't see the back. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So then I came in with some more black and did the same thing like we just did for the sandwich cookie. Pulled off a little bit of the black. We're gonna put it in the middle of the cookie. Loft House cookie. Jan, yum. I'll have to go and take a peek. Okay. And on this one, we want it rectangle. I feel like this is a little bit too much clay again. So what I kind of do is roll a ball and then roll it into a log. Definitely too much clay. Definitely too much clay. Roll it into a log, kind of the size, and I'm just eyeballing it, kind of the size, and then just start pressing it down, finger pressing. You could cut it with a rectangle cookie cutter, guys, but I wanted it to be like melty, like, you know, melted chocolate. So I'm just using my fingers, all right? And then sometimes I put it right side up and sometimes I put it right side down. It all depends if the bottom is gonna show, and I'm looking on this and the bottom does show. So I'm putting it right side down. Then I just layer it on top and I use my fingers to kind of make it a little bit more melty, pulling it down on the sides, pushing it up, making it melty over the sides, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the chocolate is soft and it's oozing, that's the word. And then take your top, put your top on, gently press. There. And there you have your graham cracker sandwich cookie. I will let this dry, and then we will add the Pink-o-ween sprinkles all around the black. I have 2 minutes. What can I make in 2 minutes? What can I make in 2 minutes? Oh, my other cookie. My other cookie. This little, I have this mold from Etsy. It's one of those cookies that has thumbprint in the middle, or you can add the chocolate candy. So that's kind of what I did. I'm going to put a little oil in there for the cookie. And then also where the Kiss candy is, this one we're gonna make with baby pink. And I think I'll have just enough time, 1 minute to go. Remember, we're gonna hop over to crafting with this Mrs. P next and see what she has on her craft table to share with us today. Thank you to everyone who hung out with me. Thank you to everyone who follows my Paper Sweeties business page. Thank you to everyone who shopped my live sale yesterday for live sale crafting down south. Thank you to everyone who watched me today. Yes, Jan, yeah, this is a good one. I use this one all the time. All right. And then what I do for the kiss, it's 4 o'clock, you guys, is I kind of roll it into a teardrop shape so that clay will get all the way down in there. And then I do push it down in there. Okay. Cut off the excess. Press it down really good. And then this one usually is very good for me, guys. If I just peel away the edges like that, it usually just pops right out for me, usually. Perfect. And then we'll do the candy kiss. Hopefully that'll pop out. And it's good. And then it's wet clay to wet clay, so I just add it in the center and kind of push it in on itself so there's no gap. Okay. There you have it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Yes, Amy, I will continue to share it. Every time I grab and need some white and pink and coffee. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I love it. I love it so much. And you guys, if you like working with the soft clay, you're going to like Amy's clay. All right, guys, let's hop over and see what Mrs. P has in store for us today. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I love you all. Have a great rest of your Thursday. And I'll be back live Monday at 2 for Pink Frosting Divas. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.